This European cricket event is proudly brought to you by HCL Software, Rado, 1xBet and Victorinox.
In game 22 this morning, as we go to live, first ball. And it's not quite where Ashok Kumar Banga expected the ball to go, but it went to the boundary nonetheless. I would go for that catch, but I'm the only one in the commentary igloo at the moment. As it is, it just swings to the friendship's name. Well, 4 to the name of Kumar Banga, as that just bounces once before it skips over the boundary in the group stage before finals day. And, well, Jiwan Giri is sinking his teeth into the bowling of Murzalin Habibul. That one's hit firmly away as well. And Phil Gill will have to wait because, well, there's so many boundaries flowing at the moment. It's 3 in a row that we barely have time to come up for air. That's, well,
rather curious.
There's nothing curious about that. George is not playing in this game, but that's a lovely shot. Start of the third, 34 for no loss. LSG make that 38. And that's hit firmly away to that.
Maybe not necessarily for boundaries, but there's so many runs there, square and behind square of the wicket there for the right-hander. 4 runs there.
That one has probably got away from Rana, actually, who was that long off. And, well, he could have been anywhere on the pitch. He probably wouldn't have got that. Such was the force. And, well, nothing too lovely about that, as that kind of skips away from Suhan Ahmed.
Oh, that's going to go over us.
I was almost taking my headset off there.
Yep.
I don't think I'm sat down. If I was standing up, I could have. What is that? It's about 11 boundaries on the count. And that could well be 12, unless there's some miracle fielding. And there won't be out there in the deep. And Abdul Mutin, who comes in to the fray, he goes the same way as his counterparts at the moment. He also gets hit to the rope. And, well, it's been a curious day for Abdul Mutin, hasn't it, after he was timed out earlier this morning. This one probably won't be held either, because it's going to go all the way over the rope. There was a fielder out there. Well, I have no idea where that's gone, but by the sound of the crack of the bat, I'm pretty sure it's gone for 6.
But it's, yeah, that's where that comes from.
That one's gone high up in the air.
Is that Tina going to run for it? No, no.
It's late in the day, Phil. Come on, cut me some slack.
Well, the thing is that the shot that came down here before
in this Challenger Series, and, well, it looks like they don't want to stop there as they follow that up with another lusty blow. It's Jiwan Giri moving to 39 off just 18 deliveries to keep them in contention. But, well, they're in contention to be on the wrong side of a massive score at the moment, as Bucci, well, he's doing enough work around here.
I'm sure that's probably on his mind. Oh!
Well, there we go. That's a no ball. It's actually not going to go all the way. Well, it shouldn't have gone all the way. It didn't go all the way for a 6, but Tuhin on the boundary 4 here would make. And, oh, it's up in the air. It's a chance here for
a boundary.
Yes.
This is completely blown up in their face.
And that one's blown up over the boundary as well. That goes towards long on, and Jiwan Giri, well, he's just one blow away now. And actually, no, that does take him to the half century. Scoreboard just catching up as we are on all these boundaries. That takes him to around 50.
Well done, Jiwan Giri. A very well deserved 50 there.
Attempted slower ball, but it's just been hit pretty quickly to the boundary by Kumar Banga. He goes into the 80s, and that one's just given the treatment. That was actually a bit more of a deft touch. It was a paddle, and you can see there, umpire crew from square leg. Well, that's gone high up in the air, and I assume it's gone over the hill from where we're sitting, but in all likelihood it's gone for another 6, and that takes Ashok Kumar Banga to 96 off 33 deliveries. Bad news for him is that he will be on the non-strikers end for the start of the 10th. It'll be interesting to see what Jiwan Giri does here. And it looked like he almost tried to give the one to his friend Ashok, but actually he just middled it for 4 on century watch, and there we have it. I'm going to go.
Oh, Tina's almost gotten out to take the catch. Can you believe it? Got the headset down in time.
3 figures in some style. He knew as soon as he hit that was bound for the rope. And well, this one, he's just going to carry on. He says 100 is not enough for me. I'm going to go even bigger. Have a not out in the book. Yes, he'll have a not out in the book, and it will be 114 of them to his name of just 37 deliveries. And wow, LSG, they finish on 183 opening stand. No wonder the two hug it out in the middle, because what have we seen here? We've probably seen, well, definitely seen the best partnership and the best innings of this week.
The run chase starts right now, though. Oh, and it doesn't start as the friendship cease. We want it, but at least we finally have a wicket falling in this game as Jaswant Singh comes on, gets a wicket, first ball, smash go the stumps. Unbelievable stuff.
Well, that's probably what Rajamir was hoping to do with the first ball. There's not much he can do about it now as he's got his feet up. His work is done for the day, but it's Mohammad Al-Hamin who's come to the crease, chase down this monumental total. And well, that's certainly not going to help. And well, if you're the Lisbon Supergiants, just like the first ball of the first over, he gets a wicket, clean bowled.
Unbelievable, absolutely unbelievable. Good delivery there, Jiwangiri. After backing up his half century, gets a really good one straight through the batter there. Just no idea what was going on. Mohammad Al-Amin, the big hitting Mohammad Al-Amin goes for not very much at all, 5 from 6. And you made the comment before about this Mount Everest of a target. I tell you what, the Friendship CC, they're at base camp and the Sherpa has called in sick. He's not prepared to come to the party. They are really struggling. And he's got all the ropes as well.
Stops what was bound to be a 4. Oh, there's no stopping this one as this goes all the way for 6, and it's Abdul Motin, the infamous man who got timed out, and well...
Little threads, that would make a lot of sense, and they develop into string, and then from there they can, well anyway, I'll answer that in a minute, but yes, there's a lovely shot around the corner for 4. Before you see the ropes, you see today the adult ropes. I don't know about the grandfather ropes though, that's going a bit too far away. That's a bit of sloppy fielding down there though. Lisbon Supergiants have got a license to do whatever they like apparently, so that's fair enough.
Well, they're not going to stop that on. It's probably not going to... Well, it is going to go all the way for 6. Thank you very much to the fielder out there who... This one's gone high up in the air. It's a chance for the fielder out there, Jaswant Singh.
Oh.
And, well, that's a turn up for the books because usually he's got such a safe pair of hands. Maybe he just wants to take the spectacular catches. He kind of throws his hands up in the air as if to say, yep, sorry, that one's on me. Got to that big milestone. And there's a nick on that one, and well, it's a quiet appeal, but maybe it was just quietly confident that they heard a sound on that. And Gurjant Singh, he takes a wicket with his final ball of the 4th over, and Sabir Ahmed is the unlucky victim. He has to make his way off the field. Just nicking behind here. See if we can see the deviation here. Yeah, maybe skips up a bit. There's certainly not really even an appeal. It's more of a celebration from keeper and bowler. They knew they had their man. Yeah, it just jumps up a bit there, doesn't it? And as you see by the graphic, still a run rate of over 18 required for the bonus point. Well, there's 4 of them.
That's been struck high and handsome. Maximo. So a little bit of life here. So he's making up for his effort earlier today.
Yeah, absolutely. He's spending a bit more time at the crease and legal time at the crease rather than time that he's just spent dawdling to the crease at the start of his innings. And, well, that one's slashed to the boundary. Lovely shot from Habibul. And Team Tigers again, they will face the Coimbra Knights. Well, that might be a few of them, and I think it's just dropped inside the rope. And, well, Habibul really had to wait for that one. Samandeep Singh, the bowler. And, well, a step across the stumps. A nice bit of invention there from Habibul. There's another 4 added to the total, but it's all somewhat academic now. That's a better angle there.
Ooh. You know what? That I don't blame the fielder for that because that hit something And
Gurjant Singh goes for 16 off his over, and Friendship CC, they move into the 90s, 92 for 3 off 9 overs. 6 is needed. We've seen it before on the network. Well, there's
catch your
one of
opportunity,
them.
Tina.
It's just gonna drop.
No.
The depth wasn't quite there. I was eyeing it uphill. The line was just about perfect, but it dropped just about 20 centimetres above the boundary, or the wrong side of the boundary if you're a Super Giants fan. Still well short of that total, even for a point. 28 needed off the remaining 3 deliveries. That one's gone high in the air. There's no fielder out there, and that will be a half century for Abdul Matin. It's a tale of 2 Martins here, as he got timed out this morning with not a single stroke being played. Well, he's played a few strokes here as he moves on to 52 off 27 deliveries. 2 balls left of this innings.
Good half century that for Martin.
Absolutely. And while he goes bigger there's 2 fielders out there who are both absolutely stationary as they see that one fly to the boundary. Final ball coming up, 18 needed off. Just the one miracle ball to get the point. Well, see if Friendship CC can finish off in style. Abdul Matin hits it hard. And again, that man out there on the long off boundary, he at least